Okay, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a video here. I recently, just the other day, saw information about. Um, I always stay updated when it comes to NAMM, and this 2015 was kind of cool. So that Zakk Wylde has a new lineup gears now. It's actually a new brand, I believe, Wild Audio. That's kind of cool. I was kind of surprised because I know Zakk Wylde been talking about the Marshalls and the Gibsons for the last 30 years or so, and I can't really see why he would leave Gibson and Marshall for his own lineup, Wild stuff. But I think it's just for fun, you know. A way to try to make some cash. And what about the gear? I've seen 5 different types of guitars so far. I only seen a few pictures of this, so I don't really know much about it. I don't know where it's manufactured. I don't know anything about it yet because this just came out a couple of days ago. So, but I do believe that I've seen 3 amps so far, white edition and the black edition, and 3 different models. The smallest guitar amp is actually kind of like a 30-watt combo, available in black and white Tolex. The other amp I've seen is a little bit bigger. It's exactly the same size as a Marshall MG15 MS2. You know, the small micro stack, 2 small cabinets and a head. Pretty much the same size as the DSL15 head, and a little bit smaller than the Marshall Hayes head. Well, the Marshall Hayes is kind of like this, and I believe this could be something like this. Exactly the same size as the DSL15 head. So that's a micro stack, and then the last amp, the other amp is actually a full size head and cabinet. I believe 100 watts. 100 watt and a 412 cabinet. I believe you can get a full stack as well, with an angled cabinet and a straight cabinet. These also available in black and white. So this is, well, and of course there is a W logo on there for Wylde, of course. So this could actually be kind of cool, but first thing that entered my mind was, I wonder if Marshall has something to do with this, because this stuff is looks very similar to Marshall. You know, the control plates, you know, everything looks very similar to Marshall. So I was thinking, I believe that Marshall has something to do with the development of this kind of stuff. So some cappuccino here. It's very early in the morning now. It's very early. It's noon. Yeah, so it's early. Anyway, I think it could be cool to listen what this gear sounds like. And the guitar is kind of like not my style, because at least the guitars that I've seen on the pictures is most of them have floor rose bridges, and I don't like that, and I know that Zakk Wylde doesn't really like floor bridges either, so I wonder what's up with that. I think I saw one guitar was very similar to the Dimebag signature model, so I wonder if it's kind of like a tribute to Dimebag or something like that. So what about the prices? I haven't seen any prices yet. There haven't been any releases of the prices. The Wild Audio homepage isn't open yet, so but I trust me, this will not be cheap stuff. I mean, this will be expensive stuff. Depending on the amps, if they are made in America, England, or China or something like that. If they are made and developed by Marshall in UK, I believe they are going to be very expensive. But if this stuff is kind of like budget stuff, maybe it could be possible for normal people like you and me that doesn't have really much money. It could be possible that we could buy this stuff. So that's pretty much my thoughts about the Wild Audio. I think he's pretty excited now about the release of his new gear. I think that at least the full-size amps, I think they will be expensive. I mean, we are not talking like $1,000 for a head. Most likely we're talking 18 to 2,500 bucks here. That's what I think. So keep that in mind that I'm telling you that now. The Wild full-size 100-watt head should be somewhere around 1,800 to 2,500 bucks. Believe me, that's pretty much where I think it will be, because that's in the range where most signature amp head starts. You know, the Ola England, you got the Tony Iommi, you got Kirk Hammett signature, well, different brands of course, but they all starts in that price range. So I don't see why Zakk Wylde's amp would be any cheaper. So that's something very cool. One thing that I'm thinking about though is the small micro stack. I got a micro stack in here in my house actually. I bought it like 15 years, oh no, not 15, maybe 10 years ago, yeah. So I could actually would like to have a Wild Audio micro stack. Yeah, that what I would like to have. Would be cool to see what these amps sounds like. I'm not a thing interested in the guitars, but actually the amps looks kind of cool. So yeah. Anyway, I got a split, man. I got a split. I guess I'm gonna do some more research about this, and I'm going to check the Wild Audio homepage very often now, so I can see. I want to know some prices. That's what I want to know. So I know in America there will be a few dealers that actually will sell this stuff. Guitar Center is one of them. I think that there is one or two more that will actually sell this stuff in America. So that's kind of interesting to see which ones that will be. I don't know anything about Europe or anything like that, so I will look into this and see what more information I can get. So yeah, take care now. Bye bye then.